Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel, Smishek's Custom Baits, Rick Smishek. Today we're going to be making some hand poured baits in our 5.5 inch paddle tail. Okay, and we're going to be making them in a color that I made. I called it Cherry Bomb, and I guess there's another commercial color out there called Cherry Bomb as well. But mine's better. It just is because it's mine, right? This is sort of what it looks like. There's a chunk of it here. We'll be pouring. We'll make a cup of the plastisol, and then we'll pour a bunch of it out because it's easier to work with the cup you're pouring with if it isn't full. Yeah, these paddle tails. Not many people that I've seen offer paddle tail worms. I offer two different ones, a 3-inch and then this one here. And I've had pretty good luck selling them too. So probably because not everybody's making them. I'd rather have injection molds though, just because they're faster. Let's check this plastisol. It should be just about ready. We have to hit that magic 350 number. 370, we're there. Okay. So to make Cherry Bomb, what we need is we need our only bleeder, cherry red dye. Dyes bleed, pigments don't. Okay, so you might be asking, well, why would you use a bleeder? Well, because you just can't get a vibrant color like you can with the dye. And this particular cherry red dye is absolutely fantastic. Pictures don't do the color justice, but that's why we use the dye. We're going to soon. I'm going to make get a template ready so that I can make labels that say bleeder on it. So I'll just put the bleeder label on the bag so that guys and gals know to not mix those baits with their other baits. Because if you took this chunk of plastic and say put it in with this chunk of blue plastic, tomorrow morning this would have a bunch of red in it. Just lay them right next to each other like that, and this will be turning red by tomorrow morning. It happens that fast. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and make this color here. Oh, guess what? I have those stupid little ball bearings stuck in here again. Now, it's going to take a while to get rid of all these balls that have the ball bearings in them. Maybe I should just figure out a way to strain them out. Well, they're stainless steel, so I guess if I just stuck a little magnet in there, I should be able to pull them out. I'm going to look into that. Okay, that should be plenty of the red. All right, set this back here for now. And we'll mix that in. Maybe you can see it already. Just how bright and vibrant that red is. It's just a beautiful, beautiful color. Let's go set that down. Okay, then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add in our glitter. And for this color, I don't know what made me think of it like this, but I used the small green, 015 green, and then I used the medium-sized gold holographic, the .035. I just put a scoop of each in. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and mix that up. Check our temperature real quick. Now with this stuff, you need to keep the temperature really, really hot, so that smoke. So I can talk really. So that it flows nice and smooth out of the, not only out of the cup, but also into the mold, and it's just easier if you keep it nice and hot, say around 340-ish. We're going to double check that temperature right now. It's not hot enough, I can tell. It's only 310, which is fine for injecting, but for this we're doing today, that should be pretty good. Yeah, stop dripping. But for today, what we need is we need a little hotter because we're doing these hand pours, and we need to keep it hot. And another thing we need to do is we need to make sure that we keep pulling the part that drips off of the spout, that piece of plastic, as it cools. We need to clean that off. It just makes things more difficult when it's there because I guess stuff just cools too fast when that's hanging there. It doesn't flow properly. So you'll see me cleaning that off quite a bit. And depending on how the airflow is in here, because I have to kind of get my face down close to the mold, I might have to put on the respirator. We'll see. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Just depends on which way the air is flowing and if it's pulling the fumes away from my face. All right, 350. That's good. Let's glove up completely. I need both gloves doing this, and we'll see what happens here. Let's go ahead and start pouring some molds, or pouring some cavities here. It's not coming off. There we go. And I have two more pairs of gloves over there, and this one's starting to come apart on the inside. Sometimes, you know, when you put on a glove and the inside of the little finger has pulled down inside, this one's starting to do that. So it might be time to just set these aside and bust out one of those new pairs and put this such a cheapo. All right, here we go. That was bad. I'll see what it looks like, but I'll probably have to re-pour that one because the tail got way too thick. And I over-poured a little bit on the side there. That's easy enough to fix. Okay, that last one I held my breath on. I don't know if you can see it, but the fumes started coming towards my face. But I just held my breath on that one. Let's wait a minute here. This one here with a little bit of overpour, I just pull out my knife here before I pull it out of the mold. Oops, we forgot to turn off the heater before we started. Okay, you know what? These look pretty darn good. There's this little spot here. I don't always trim every single tiny piece of overboard. Sometimes I just leave the smallest ones. And actually that tail doesn't look bad. It's a little bit thick, but it doesn't look too bad at all, actually. So we're gonna let that one go, okay? And these cool, one thing that's really nice about hand pouring them like this is that these cool enough to take them out of the mold pretty darn quickly. Hold on a second, here we go. Let's pull them out nice and gently. And because there's no sprue, these ones we're gonna lay on a tray and let them cure on the tray instead of hanging them on the pegboard. I prefer to hang as much as possible on the pegboard because, well, the pegboard only takes up so much room. But here they are, and you know what? This dude here is a little bit warm still, so we're gonna turn him over. That's a little better that way, actually. The flat side, but you see all the little ribs on them. The egg sac there, and of course then we have those nice tails. That's a really nice color, and I think the guy that's getting these is going to be pleased. So there you have it: cherry bomb and a hand poured 5.5 inch paddle tail worm. All right. So until next time, if you liked what you saw, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button so you get notifications. When we put up another video, we already put up one today about our sponsorship in the KBF National Championship this year. We're sponsoring a team, and as always, share with everybody. Why? Because our moms told us to share. They taught us to share. And sharing is the right thing to do. All right. So until next time, folks. Tight lines and calm waters.